we had the panel off on this side because my window fell off the track and went into the door. So Steve took off the panel, and then he was like, I'm gonna paint them. So it's just the primer, but I love the self-etching. I love the color of the self-etching primer. Is that ridiculous? It's awesome. So we put it back on. We bought new screws. Is this silly? We bought new screws, so they're all shiny. It was, both the panels were missing like half, at least half their screws. I think his only had like 4 screws in it. And then our little armrest, not so pretty, but it's the original. So things that we need to get. Mine still has the door rubber on it, even though it's in bad shape. Driver's side has no rubber, if you can see there. And then he's putting on the other, he painted that one too. And so he's putting that on. And then that little silver thing under his elbow right there, I thought that would be fantastic to keep our registration in and stuff like that. So he's going to fix that so that it's not hanging. But anyway, so this is the project for today. He just painted these panels. They look so much better. They were just white and they were all scratched up. And so it's just little things. This weekend, we're going to be working on, there's our bus. We should do a video of the bus someday for you guys. This weekend, we will be doing the floor, getting this area all done and ready. Because remember, we did the Herculator from back there, which is all dusty now. So we will show you some more. So Steve cleaned up the front area and took out my seat, and now he is rolling on the Herculator to go under the floor. This area wasn't quite as bad as the other areas. And he's going to leave his seat in, and just in case he has to move the van for some strange reason. So this is a little project for today.
Alright, so here's what's happening today, guys. In order to do our adventures, we have to
Have a van.
fix the van. She's really been, she's running great. She's running fantastic, but we are having some issues. So here we are at our favorite local CarQuest, where everything is expensive. So we are going to put a new transmission cooler on the van,
Which requires
which will require
transmission fluid.
transmission fluid. So I probably should get a box.
Yeah.
Let me get
Here,
a box.
this is what we use for this, right? The ATF, just the ATF. Multi-vehicle.
Yep.
So how many
How many
quarts?
gallons? How many? What did you say?
He said
10?
10 quarts.
So that'll do it right there.
Two.
Get that.
That's only 8 quarts. That's
All
2
right,
gallons.
I might have one.
Okay.
So what we're having to do, guys, we're changing the oil
you want
pan
the-
gasket today.
He wants the mobile
We're
one.
changing a lot of stuff on the van today. So as you can see, and look here.
How many of these do we need?
All right.
6?
So there's 60 plus bucks in oil. So this is what we're going through, and this is like the third time we've had the oil pan off, and it doesn't hardly have a couple hundred miles on the rebuild, and we've changed the oil in it twice, 3 times, something like that.
Third time's a charm? Fourth time?
So,
Fifth time?
It's getting a little old.
You gonna pick up those?
So we're getting this stuff.
We needed something else. Oh.
And then we need
Coolant. Coolant. Antifreeze.
So let's introduce our favorite CarQuest guy. This is Craig. He's our favorite CarQuest guy. He helps us with
all of this.
Gee whiz, man. Everything.
They see us come in the store and they roll their eyes.
Yeah, we like you guys.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money here. I was like, we're gonna eat good this week.
We're gonna get 2 of these.
50/50s.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have this much money in my pocket.
So what we're doing is we're servicing the transmission. So with transmission fluid, dropping the oil pan because we've got to put a new pan gasket on. We are pulling the timing chain cover and putting a new gasket on it as well, and a new timing chain cover. We've got that all brand new. We're going to add a new, we have a transmission cooler on there now, but we're putting a new transmission cooler on it. Why not?
Do you want to hook up the transmission thermostat dealie
Oh
gauge?
yeah, and then it actually has a transmission temperature gauge in the van. We need to see what it takes to hook it up. And and we've already bought it. Craig got one in for us, and so we've got our new vacuum shift modulator valve.
Whatever.
That's going to be new. So we're going to do all this, and then I'm starting to stutter because I'm saying about it. If it doesn't work, then I will probably throw myself
in front of the van?
In front of the van as Carrie's driving it, because that means we need a new transmission.
Yeah.
We don't have that kind of money. So if you're watching this, please donate. Send all the money that you have in your account, because we're going to need it to finish the van. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So here we are. We are at Southwest Transmissions. As we told you before, we are getting the transmission rebuilt in the van. It's not cooperating, so we're just going to get a brand new transmission, have the transmission rebuilt here at Southwest, and that's what these guys here do. I'm pretty stoked about getting the new transmission in the van and getting these adventures started for you guys. It's a little noisy out here, but we're here at the transmission shop again at Southwest Transmissions in Show Low, Arizona. These guys are fargan amazing. They told us 2 to 3 weeks. They put us ahead of everybody, and they got us done. This truck's loud, hang on. And they got us done in 1 week. 1 week, guys. There's the van. And they put the number on our transmission. They really did the job. Let me get underneath here, see if I can. So transmission all up in there, looking pretty and everything, and they were pretty impressed by the way this thing's put together. The owner said, man, I've never seen anything built so beefy. He likes the way that it's built. So these are the miracle workers here. These are the guys that do the job. And I can't thank them enough. They're all out here doing something else right now at the shop. This is where the magic happens, guys. And the van is done, folks. We're getting ready to take her home.
All right, so the gentleman that did our transmission took pictures for us. This is a picture of the, Steve, name it.
Clutch pack.
Awesome. There are teeth missing, and there are right there. Next photo. This is the innards. It looks like one of those games where you put the ball and you make it go through the maze. I think it's totally cool. Next, that is it all broken down, and all that stuff on the table you see is what they replaced. Next, last photo, and there's another one. Very cool.